Good evening, Chichichario. Thank you very much for joining the stream. How are you doing tonight? It has been too long since I've uploaded everything or gone live, so I'm happy to be here. Let's switch in to the game. Make sure that's still working. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Alright, we're back with some more Mechanicus. I'm keen to get through this. I'm looking forward to playing more of this, but I'm also looking forward to getting the run finished so we can do something else on a Thursday. We're 26% through the Necron awakening process. I'm pretty sure the game ends when it hits 100%. We may get like a final battle. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. We did last time make some pretty considerable changes to our tech priests. Hey Karthikuda, I am feeling better. Thank you very much for asking. Sorry that I haven't been around much. I should be around a lot more going forward. I just got to get back into the groove of things. So Mishaps is now set up for more close combat. They do have the really insane flamethrower that does require 4 cognition points. We can pretty much guarantee to activate that once per mission, and then maybe use a little bit more than that. They also have the level 2 power axe. Then Crash Test is just still a shooting machine. We're trying out the arc rifle rather than the Volkite blaster just to see how that goes. I'm not sure if it's the right shout, but we'll try it out and see how it compares. And then Toasted Waffles is running the level 1 power axe, I think. Yeah, they don't have the AUG points at the level 2, but they do have the double blast pistol, and they've got the Curatio Claw, and I think Mishaps also has a Curatio Claw, so they're both set up to heal stuff, or themselves. So I think we can probably take on a pretty reasonable mission here. So let's have a look at what's available, and we'll pick that as our first mission to go on, and we'll see if anyone else wants to jump onto the stream. So, Skevilla wants us to explore the remnants of the excavation the two of Equipus made by the original Imperial settlers, recover any archaeotech they left behind. That will get us a Curatio Mechadendrite, which is a free heal of 2 hit points every 3 turns. A Cog Occultus, which makes a unit untargetable until they perform an attack. And a bunch of Blackstone. That's all useful stuff, but not game-changing stuff, I think. Good old Videx. The fuse of the 2 Ubao is damaging equipment in the morale of the Adeptus Mechanicus forces. I'd like to Dogmatic's Videx suggestion. Place sacred incense burners in the tomb to banish some miasma. So this gets us an arc pistol. Increases the cognition gauge max size by another 1, which is, I mean, that's a pretty good prize. Gets us some Blackstone. We have a mission here from Kepra, which is to kill flayed ones, which will get us a gamma pistol, which ignores damage. Does get us a Carrion Infiltrators, which is a troop type with a gun, which is something we do want to pick up. A small amount of Blackstone. No mission from him. We've got a mission from Captrix here. They want to stick on Void Agrolic. I really don't think we can do that. And then this is an interesting mission because this is actually fighting on the ship. I much like when you play these kind of games too contemplate for me due to work and age. It's hard for me too, don't worry. That gets us an upgraded Mechadendrite. No, it's a Cognition Mechadendrite, which gets us Cog points. Also gets us a ranged Skitaria Rangers, which might be worth picking up. We're up against Zenorite Tech Priests and Zenorite Servitors. I don't know if this is going to put in the Necron Awakening progress. I think I'd quite like to grab this mission here to get the cognition gauge increase again. Cog points are the key to this game. Hey Winterwolf, how's it going? Hey Mishaps. Just so people know, if you're on YouTube, I have turned the what's it called? The delay down to the minimum it can get, so you should be pretty quick at getting your replies in. So it's either, I think it's a torn between getting the additional cognition gauge or getting the rifle Skitaris. Hey Craig, how's it going? All praise the Omnissiah. We should go through the sacred rites, full incantation to make the sign of the cog. Indeed we should. So do we go for what Sub-Tribune Zertes requests is putting down our ability among the lower ranks in the cases of Metallum's Engineering decks to get the rifle Rangers? Or do we go for the extra cognition point and then go back? No, Mishaps, they no longer do, unfortunately. Or you maybe might have a slight advantage, well, we will find out. I think I'm going to go for the cognition gauge first, and then we're going to go, no, let's get the Rangers. Let's see how this goes. Let's get the Rangers. We'll, of course, bring along all of our tech priests. I'm going to bring along the Rust Stalker, and then the rest will be normal servitors. And then we'll just do Canicles. So I want 6 cognition points. I would like the big heal for 10. This one here. And then one more that looks interesting. I mean, I could get the one that just gives 3 cognition points. That's not terrible. But I quite like the one that charges Machine Spirit on all weapons. So we'll pick those 3. And I guess it's time to deploy. Let's go. Your attention, Magos. My attention is on Silver Tenebris, Desertes. I must trust you to fill your duties as Sub-Tribune without my insight. We cannot neglect the security on board the cases Metallicum. I bring news of violent uprising among the lower ranks of the tech priests and menials on the engineering decks. Been smashing out Star Sector, and I'm learning out the building and Empire works. Feels like it's been ages. Hope you're doing well and no so stable stuff anything else. Yes. Anyone on the East Coast today in Brisbane, I hope you're safe. Stay safe. The cyclone looks insane, but we should be fine all the way over in Victoria. It has been ages. I've not been online much at all, and I'm trying to change that. We cannot neglect security on board the cases Metallicum. An uprising? This is the last thing we need. I've heard myself experience frustration at this news. Your solution, Sub-Tribune. I might be forced to do this mission. There is but one solution to malcontents and rebellion, Magos. It is the discipline of the psychic state. Force always wins. No, I did pick this mission, that's right. For some reason I thought the mission was like taking over, but I did actually pick this mission. So I was warned in the last stream that this is a very hard mission, so we'll see how we go. Oh, look at the cute little transports. The dorsal engineering decks are in the hands of the malcontents. We must move against them now and exterminate the seeds of heresy. We should remember these are our people, Sub-Tribune. When they raise arms against us, they cease to be ours, Magos. They become the pawns of the enemy. We just keep pushing them back to sea. And if they fight against my tech priests, I shall direct them to fight back. I hope your aggression will not be justified, but if it is, I shall be ready. The rebels have broken the service's loyalty protocols. They defy the original programming. If evidence of the malfeasance be needed, here it is. Let this blasphemy be met with fire and blade. There may be a more subtle way of dealing with this issue, Sub-Tribune. I advise that the malcontent does not deserve subtlety, Magos. The rebels are supported by a host of servitors, which form the majority of their firepower. These servitors must be dealt with if the nascent rebellion is to be put down. If we decapitate them by killing the lead of the rebels, so the control of the servitors will end. That's the Fling Bricks. Yes, Hayden, exactly. Hey, Man of Iron, how's it going? Justice through firepower. The servitors are beyond help. Destroy them and deny all the rebels their firepower. This will seem like it would be the kind of mission that would be marked as urgent, and it would be very funny if the revolution did just hijack your plans. Yes. Information warfare. The servitors can be reset via the engineering's cogitators. Hack into the cogitators and reinstate the servitors' loyalty protocols. So do we decapitate the rebels so the control of the servitors will end? Do we go through justice through firepower? The servitors are beyond our help. Destroy them all. Or do we use information warfare and hack the cogitators to bring the servitors back under our control? Man of Iron is voting 1. We'll go for whichever gets, I think, 3 votes if we even need, if we even have that many people voting. We'll see. That's 2 for decapitation. The music's getting more rampy. There's little, yeah, I get what you mean by the flying bricks. It's the shuttles. Okay, I don't think we're going to get any more votes this early on in the stream, so I'm going to go ahead with decapitation. Sorry, Karthikuda. A high-risk strategy, Magos. I hope the Omnissiah guides you true. Those are my orders. Our objective is to limit the rebel ringleader. We got an objective update, so I guess it's an assassination mission now. The layout of the engineering deck suggests several different approaches to assaulting the rebel positions. We can go with shooting gallery. Engage the enemy at a distance to take full advantage of the cohort's ranged weapons. I remind everybody that we only really have one ranged tech priest. Flanking maneuver. Send the cohort to flank the rebels and avoid notice until they can assault the enemy up close, or up the middle. There is no time to employ subtlety. Send the tech priest straight through the main blast doors to engage the enemy head on. So 1 for shooting gallery, 2 for flanking maneuver, or 3 for up the middle. First one with 2 votes is the one we're going to go with. That's 1 vote for flanking maneuver. That's 2 votes for flanking maneuver. I said it was the first with 2. We're going to go with flanking maneuver. Thank you, Karthikuda Mishaps. I'm just putting down a small rebellion, Toyota. Just a small rebellion. Good to see you, by the way. An excellent gambit, Magos. Hold fire until you see the lenses of their eyes. The Tech Priest cohort uses the labyrinth architecture of the ship's engineering decks to assault the rebels from an unexpected corner. Continue. The cohort... Is this just a choose-your-own adventure? The cohort has a chance to strike a blow against rebel positions before engaging the enemy. As opposed to advance from close range, I favour the close range options with apologies to Crash. Do we go all out? The opportunity to attack first should not be ignored. Attack immediately in full force before the fire team is discovered. Do we go for a silent strike? A rebel tech priest is patrolling near the cohort's point of entry. They should be eliminated quietly before combat is joined. Or do we go loud? A group of servitors near a fuel container make a tempting target. First one to get 2 votes. Man of Iron has already dropped a vote for silent strike. TRM has a vote for go loud. Mishaps has the deciding vote with go loud. We're going to blow up the fuel container that makes a tempting target. Karthikuda agrees as well. Excellent. In the crucible of justice, all are made pure by the Omnissiah's flame. It is rare to see a metaphor made so dramatically real, Magos. The fuel container erupts in a roar of flame, incinerating several of the servitors. The rebels are thrown into disarray by the sudden immolation of several of the living weapons. No, that would be promethium. The fuel that we liberated was radioactive. We killed 2 servitors with that explosion. It is now time to fight. Okay, so we have to destroy this target heretic. And there are quite a few things on the battlefield. So we've got 2 servitors. We have 2 Zenerite tech priests. No, we have 3 Zenerite tech priests and 4 servitors on the battlefield. Where am I right now? Where's my team? It looks like they are already pre-deployed. Did I No, they're all... Okay, we are all here. So there's a servitor here. The target is here. I'm kind of the opinion that we just rush the target and hopefully the battle ends and we kill them. So I'm going to redeploy everybody over to this side. Mishaps at the front, I think. So let's move Toasted Waffles to here. Mishaps here. And we're just going to go all in. Oh, Jagged Robe. Did you really have to just come on here and get yourself banned? Goodbye. Rush B. Yes, I am rushing tech. Tech Priest B. Alright, let's go. We don't have any cog points, so I can't summon any troops. Okay, first up it is Mishaps. Mishaps can get to him for 1 cog point, but then can't do anything else. Obviously, I do have my Servo Skull. Don't think it will be that easy? No, I don't think it will be that easier. 1 chest in the room behind me. Yes, there is a thing to scan here. There's also 3 cog points here. So if we could get, like, Crash Test to stand here, they can grab 3 cog points, which is pretty big. I'm thinking about blowing, because basically I could use all my canticles right here. I'm thinking about flamethrowing this guy and then standing next to him to hit him with the axe. I'm thinking about just going for it, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Interestingly, this guy doesn't trigger an opportunity attack when I run past him. I am indeed dealing with a black tech priest who has fallen to chaos, and for that they must suffer. Alright, I'm going to send Mishaps in, and we're just going to go for it. This counts as a melee weapon, right? That's what I was told last time. I don't need to... Well, we don't even need to worry about that. We can just stop here, and we'll still have the movement, I believe, to get into close combat with him if we want to. So I'm going to move him here. Alright, now we're going to use the Canticle of Blessings of the Omnissiah, and that will max out my cognition points. Then we're going to shoot him to reveal his details. I can't shoot him. Is he immortal right now? Okay, I can't shoot him with a blast pistol, but I can flamethrower him. So, let's hit him up with a Servo Skull to find out what's going on. I can't Servo Skull him... Oh, no, I can. So he's got 15 HP and 1 armor. Was I just clicking in the wrong place? This thing here might be protecting him. This, whatever he's standing next to here. No, it's just a light. I just can't shoot him. But I can flamethrower him. So let's flamethrower him. That did 6 damage and set him on fire. And Mishaps took 1 damage from their corrupted technology. Now we're going to move in. And we're going to hit him with the axe. Can't hit him with the axe. So, because I used an area of effect attack, I was able to hit him. But I can't do anything else to him. Hopefully I've got him trapped in... I want to move to here, actually. I've hopefully got him trapped in melee. But I can't do anything to him. These guys can sprint. Don't forget this move pleases Corn. It doesn't matter blood flows just as long as it does. Yeah, I've got a feeling if they've got this purple glowiness, they are all untargetable right now. If it's the item like the one I can get, it means that they have increased crit on their first attack. And they, so this guy should now be, once they've made their attack, they are no longer immortal. So he should now be targeted. He just acided me. There you go. He lost dodge 100% of attacks. Hit him with it. Okay. Toasted Waffles is in big trouble. And I want to get Crash Test to go here. So if I move to here, and then spend a cognition point to move to here, Now we have a problem, I just realized. Because if I use the arc rifle, it's going to hit Toasted Waffles. I don't really want to do that. Let's just shoot this guy and get his stats. Okay, he has 14 health and 1 armor of each type. Toasted can heal themselves. Yeah, I can heal Toasted on Toasted's next turn. I don't think we need to worry about any of the other enemies getting to Toasted. The only one we need to worry about is this Tech Priest here getting around mishaps. I don't think that's going to be a problem. So Toasted should be fine. We'll use the Canticle of Healing. I see what you're meaning. Could I afford to fire off? It's going to do 2 to 3 damage. It's not going to kill him. Hey, Miss Rosika. In fact, it's going to do 1 to 2 damage. I think we're okay to fire. I'll use Cognition Freedom just so I'm not spending any Cognition points to do this. Five damage to him. We're down to 3 damage on Toasted Waffles. I'm also going to use the Servo Skull to do 1... I don't want to grab... I don't think I can grab any Cognition points with the skull. I can. I'll grab a Cognition point with the skull. And I've got nothing else I can do here, except I could maybe use the scanner on something, but there's nothing in range to scan. So that's the end of their turn. This is the first fight. We're just defeating some rogue tech priests on the ship. There's a lot of guys coming from the south there. Okay, Toasted took a... Mishaps has another tech priest coming, which is a bit worrying. Also, these guys are dealing acid damage, which is actually something I didn't take into account. Ooh, a second attack. They've all got... Oh, jeez, that damage. Okay, he is on fire, though, which is good. Okay, Toasted Waffle, the first thing we're going to do is use a Litany of Life and heal 10 hit points. Okay, they're now back up to 13 hit points. I think we're going to start with an axe attack on this guy. Oh, did he just fall over? What? Okay, so he has a 100% dodge chance on melee attacks. That's what that message I got was. It wasn't... He could... It was 100% dodge chance on melee attacks. That's insane. Alright, let's scan this guy. This guy cannot be hurt by melee attacks. And I can't get out of combat with him. I might as well just get Toasted back to full hit points. But there's nothing else they can do right now. And there's nothing in range that I can scan with the Scanalyzer. Because this has already been used and that's out of range. Okay. Oh dear. Next turn is going to be spicy. Okay, we've got 5 cognition points to play with. We're definitely going to spawn in some troops. I think we're going to bring in the Ruststalker over here and maybe a Servitor here and a Servitor here to try and deal with this. So I'm going to put the Ruststalker on this guy. I'm going to put a Servitor here. And I'm going to put a Servitor here. And I think I'm going to hold the other Servitor so I still have 1 cognition point. I'm going to hope that that's enough. So, from what I understand, I can't hurt this guy. Okay, it was a one-off dodge, but he'd absorbed all that damage. Okay. I've got 1 cognition point. I've got 1 cognition point, so I either use it to heal mishaps or go for the big hit on the enemy. He has 7 health left. Yeah, exactly, went to Wolf. I think I'm going to go for the attack and hope the Servitor can tank for me this turn. He dodged. Okay. So you just dodge they just dodge the first attack that comes against them. Crap. I don't have a cognition point to heal mishaps with. The damage is huge. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just healed. Hey, Diamond, we're probably about to lose a tech priest. Maybe more. This is a really nasty mission. See, he's absorbing the damage that I can actually hit with. Okay, he absorbed the damage, which is good. Big misplay. Okay, he's attacking the servitor, but he killed it in one hit, which is terrible for us. I really needed that servitor to take 2 hits. I don't know, mishaps. I don't know. How much health does this guy have left? 9 health. Ooh, this is difficult. Okay, I think it's a no-brainer that we're gonna shoot this guy with the pistol. So he has 5 hit points left. This has a small chance of killing him, but it's gonna chain through the whole team here. I'm gonna have to take the shot. I just hope that it doesn't do anything too serious. 3 damage. What's he down to? He's down to 2 hit points. So I can't even take him out with Infestus. Oh, hey folks. No, I'm in Vic, Mathwin, but I'm not in Queensland. So the cyclone is not. But anyone who is in the path of the cyclone, please stay safe. This is really awful. Okay, we're gonna try something a little bit cheesy. We're gonna put Crash Test here. And then Crash Test is gonna use the Infestus Mechadendrite to knock him back to here. Which means that Toasted should be able to shoot him. He absorbed the damage, that's okay. Oh god, they're just closing in. Okay. The Sicarian Rust Striker can't do anything. It's stuck in melee. So it's just going to have to attack. That's all it can do this turn. Because it's going to trigger an opportunity attack from this servitor if it moves. These tech priests are scary as hell. Don't get so close. We have to kite them. Oh god, Mishaps, stay alive. Oh, Mishaps is dead. Mishaps dies at the start of the next turn. Yeah, stay safe. So Mishaps dies at the start of the next turn because they will take 1 damage from being a heretic. Yes, the game said this fight was going to be easy, Tier M. Okay, we're going to hit this guy and not kill him. We're going to step to here and take the opportunity attack. Oh, that's right. It's the acid that's going to kill you. We're going to shoot him with a blaster. And he's dead. That's 1 tech priest down. We're going to shoot the servitor to finish him off, hopefully. No, he absorbed the damage. Okay. Too much to hope for. Crash Test and Toasted Waffles back to back at the moment. Okay, that's right, you heal yourself at the start of your turn. We have 1 cognition point. I can spend that to heal 2 to 4 hit points. This guy here, I think, dies at the end of... No, he doesn't. No, servitors can't heal. If I can get mishaps here and get these cognition points, which I can do, there's no opportunity attacks, I can at least... Yes, we've used the healing kind of go. I can at least flamethrower both of these guys. I don't think spending a cognition point to heal 2 to 4 hit points makes any difference right now. And I don't think attacking with the axe makes any difference, since these guys seem to be able to dodge. But if I move to here, mishaps sells their life to flamethrower both of these tech priests. And that might give Toasted Waffles and Crash Test a chance to finish the mission. I don't really see... I could run back, but I don't see the point. I think I flamethrower. Now, what I will also do is I'm going to use the Taming of the Machine Spirit to max the Machine Spirit of all my weapons to get an extra 2 damage on this flamethrower attack. We'll also take a shot at this guy to put some damage on him. Okay, he dodged that attack. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna kill Crash. I forgot that every attack makes Crash Test lose 1 health. Let's grab a cog point from here. That means I've got a spare cognition point to repair. And then we will flamethrower. And the problem is Crash Test is going to finish the turn with 2 hit points. And they're probably going to die. He dodged the flamethrower. Sorry, mishaps. I'm stressed. He dodged the flamethrower. I thought shooting him would wipe that. Interestingly, it went straight to Crash Test's turn again. But this didn't refresh with more cognition points. And the furthest I can get Crash Test to go is here. Sorry, mishaps. I never ended your turn. It's still your turn. Is it better to put you here? 1, 2, 3. That's 3 steps. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a small chance that Mishap survives if I put them here. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna run. I think Mishaps has the highest chance of surviving if they run this way. But they're gonna take damage from the acid at the end of their turn. And they're probably dead anyway. Stop hitting my Rust Stalker. Oh, he can still sprint. I was hoping the sprint was a one-off. Wait, he didn't attack. He didn't attack. But yourself... Oh, yeah, you maybe... They don't trigger opportunity attacks. It's only the servitors that trigger... No, this guy triggers opportunity attacks. Okay, Crash Test. Infest this mecha... You can't infest this Mechadendrite this guy away because he's untargetable. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm gonna delay Crash Test's turn. Kitty Claw is a 3-turn cooldown, but you do heal 1 per turn. Okay, we can take out this servitor. No, I thought these guys didn't have the ability to make attacks. Toasted, don't die. This dodge 100% of... He did 5 damage with this Mechadendrite. This is not an easy mission. Yeah, Toasted Waffles is dead. But at the same time, if you don't die, this is GG. We're going to lose the whole team. We're going to lose the whole team. I can't kill the Tech Priests. And they put acid damage on us as well. I don't know what to do. I think everyone is dead. Everyone is dead. I have 1 cognition point. I can grab 1 more cognition point. In fact, I might be able to grab 2. The other option is, of course, I buff this guy. Reload and call this a Vision of Tzeentch. I don't know if I can roll back the save. Like... Okay, so I do have a save. I did make a save at the end of the last stream. So let's see what happens when we lose the game. I don't think anyone will mind me reloading. This is insane. So if I have 2 rounds, that's a good point. I see no way to win this either. Okay. I'm going to buff this guy. I'm going to use... everyone here. Oh, he's got dodge 100%. Okay. I don't understand how sometimes they dodge and sometimes they don't. I get what you mean. I was hoping that would kill him, but it didn't. Toasted died. Just like that, he's gone. Why do some attacks hit and some attacks miss, even though it says 100% of attacks miss? Can you dodge my Servo Skull? Okay, I can't even target you with my Servo Skull. It is definitely best not to use the Emperor's Pterodex. Critical hits do more damage, I think. You're right. I think you're right, Miss House. I think they just stop the Egyptian Robo-Zombies from respawning. Okay. I'm gonna call this a disaster. And we're gonna reload the game back to where we were at the start of the stream, because that is an unwinnable mission and we're just gonna lose the campaign. So I'm not one for save scumming, but I do not think that was worth pursuing in any further. That was just ridiculously difficult, and we would need a full party of tech priests to take that on. The other thing that I really realized doing that mission is I do not like the arc rifle on crash test. I think I prefer the Volkite blaster. What we're going to do instead is we're going to do the Plague Wind mission. I think we need to go back with more tech priests, honestly, before we can take that mission on. That was because, look, that difficulty is marked as easy. Here. The mission I'm thinking about doing is Plague Wind, which gets us another cognition point. Or, what we could do is we could do Containment and get ourselves Sicarian Infiltrators. I think we might actually do this. We'll hunt the flayed ones, we'll get Sicarian Infiltrators. That gets us a ranged weapon. Subdomina Kepler reports that Necron Flayed One attacks are destroying the morale of the Skitarii in the Tomb of Ubjao. Stem the influx of Flayed Ones into the upper levels of the tomb. Let's do this mission. It's a normal difficulty. We're up against Deathmarks, Immortals, Flayed Ones, and Necron Warriors. There's nothing else I can see here that I want to do. This is what I think they were using, the Cog Occultress. At the start of the battle, the unit appears untargetable until he performs an attack. Gain plus 25% crit chance until the next attack. I think that's what all of their tech priests were using. But I think we go for more infiltrators. We'll take the tech priests, we'll take one Rust Stalker, and we'll bring along a bunch of these guys. The Mechanicals are all the ones I want to use, so let's deploy. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to compare the difficulties, Sweater. We're barely holding the line in the Tomb of Abjau. Swarms of those damn flayed ones are surging up from the lower levels. We're seeing our own soldiers coming back to us as skin dripped over those things. Crash, you missed absolutely nothing. The stream has just started. Look, there's definitely condemning evidence that the Omnissiah could be how do you pronounce it? A Cthen Lord. But they may be the Void Dragon, but they may also not. The evidence is certainly there to suggest that there's a good chance the Omnissiah is the Void Dragon, but they may not be. We must keep the tomb open. The foulness of this place is not permissible as a factor preventing us from completing our mission. We don't all have our emotions locked away for our convenience, Magos. My Skitari cannot fight under those conditions. If morale keeps falling, we will lose the term. The first vision of Tzeentch of the run. Yes, we had a vision of Tzeentch. I'm not ignorant of the morale of less augmented personnel. The situation requires remedying. Then we need to stem the flow of flayed ones. Otherwise, the place will end up as our tomb as well. Okay, more traditional mission. Let's do this. That sounds like heresy. The Omnissiah is the greatest aspect of the all-glorious Emperor, nothing else. So the Imperial Faith says. The lower levels are swarming with flayed ones. If we seal a key passageway to those levels, we can hinder their movement to a manageable rate. Mission Doctrine suggests a cohort with demolition charges is a viable solution. Mission Doctrine suggests a cohort with demolition charges is a viable solution. My thoughts exactly, Magos. It's not just the danger to my men that worries me. When the enemy wears the skin of your dead comrades, death isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. Okay, let's have a look at this. We've got a group of warriors here. We have a glyph room here. We have a mission objective here. We have another mission objective here. I'm thinking we go... I don't really want to go through a fight if I don't need to. So I'm thinking we go room with an event, glyph room, room that pushes the campaign, that does... And then depending on how this goes, we'll decide if we want to go around this way or around this way to get to the final objective. That's the course I'm going to chart. Yeah, I just bugged out timing for a second. If this is being used by the flayed ones, it needs to be closed. Okay, the cohort comes across a side tunnel or vent in the tomb wall. The entrance to the passageway is clotted with blood and scraps of flesh, suggesting it is used as a way for the flayed ones to move around the tomb. Do we seal it? Close the passageway without delay? Do we search it? Check what is inside the passageway before acting? Or do we scour it? Douse the passageway with flame before doing anything else? So 1 for seal, 2 for search, 3 for scour. The first one to get 3 votes is the one I'm going to go for. What do we think? Seal, search, or scour? That's 1 for 3 and 1 for seal from Crash Test. That's 2 for scour. Oh, hi Minty Fresh, thanks for voting. So that's 2 for seal and 3 for scour. So scour is where we're going to go. All I have to say is guys are the worst army 40k because they only see metallic logic. That isn't always the worst thing because they're a little bit harder to break. We're going with scour. Promethium fuel is poured into the vent and ignited. An awful stench of burning flesh fills the tomb, forcing the cohort back. Even worse, the foul black smoke that belches from the other concealed entrance to the tunnel must act as a beacon for other Necrons to home in on the cohort's location. At least the passageway is put beyond use. Awakening increased by 2. Good work, team. Okay. We're going to head up to this glyph room. It's okay, good Vika. Alright. A single port descend for Karatet. Do we go with O or do we go with shovel? O or shovel? Which one are we picking? What do people think? I never remember which is the right glyph for these. Hello, I love watching your videos. Don't catch you live because my schedule. That's awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, Minty. I really appreciate you dropping by. It's a V? Okay. So that's 1 vote for V. Whichever one gets like 2 votes first is the one we're going to go for. Actually, that's 2 votes for Triangle from Crash Test for Vika. That's 55 Blackstone. Great work. Sorry, Winterwolf. Crash Test and Gozvika got there before you. Alright. First battle. Ooh, new thing. First battle of the mission. Let's see how difficult this is in comparison to the mission we just did. Okay. Kill all enemies. We've got a death mark of 2 flayed ones. It looked like 2 warriors. So let's have a look. We've got a warrior immortal here. We've got a flayed one here, we've got a death mark here, another flayed one here, and then 2 warriors in the back. The immortal and the death mark are probably the biggest threats in this battlefield. Let's pop Crash Test over here to shoot at these guys. We're going to bring Mishaps over here to intercept the flayed one as it comes forward and maybe hit the death mark potentially. And we'll have Toasted kind of floating in the middle where they can do the most useful things they can. Oh, so we're in a new tomb? It's pretty spicy in here. Okay, Toasted is up first. I'm actually thinking about holding Toasted's turn for now. Yes, I give you back the Volkite Blaster. I didn't like the Arc Blaster. No. I did use the Arc... I didn't use the Arc Gun and I didn't like it. ... I'm trying to decide if I want to delay this turn or not. I think I do. We are going to move Mishaps, though. We're going to move Mishaps up, and we're going to hit this guy. Yes, that is what we're going to do. We're going to scan him. Oh, no, I should have done that. I should have used that to grab me some stats. Okay, he doesn't have any armor. We're going to shoot him. Mishaps can easily kill a level 1 flayed one with their power axe. No problem. And they're down. And that gets me a cog point, so that's better than... That could have been worse. Alright. Every time Mishaps attacks, so they take damage, which is actually quite difficult to deal with. I'm going to hold that cog point. They do still have some movement left, though, so I'm going to move them back down to here. And that is the end of their turn. 2 damage on Crash Test. Four damage on Mishaps. Okay, Mishaps needs to heal. Might be worth bringing the Vanguard Alpha for attempt 1 of the mission that didn't happen as an AoE Zappy Poke Stick. That's actually a really good shout, Mishaps. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, that's right, they can teleport. I forgot the Death Marks can teleport. Okay, we're gonna get Crash Test Servo Skull to deal with the Flayed one. Just take it out of the fight. Alright, now we need to deal with the Death Mark, and I want to deal with this guy too. I can Volkite Blaster him. He is on Overwatch, so if I move, we're going to get shot. But I'm not sure if he's got any energy armor. I think I'm just going to go ahead and shoot him with a Blast Pistol to find out what his stats are. Okay, he's an easy kill. I don't think Crash Test needs to waste the Volkite Blaster on him, and he just phase shifted away anyway. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use Cognition Freedom to activate the Volkite Blaster, and we're going to Volkite Blaster this guy for unknown amount of damage. Then we're going to move Crash Test back to here, I think, and then we're going to hold... No, I'm going to grab this Cognition point. And then we're going to end the turn. Okay, Toasted is up. I want Toasted to heal first. We also have 2 shots. Is this guy in range? Well, how close do I have to be to get him in range? So he will shoot me if I move here. And I can't get in range of him with Toasted's guns. But Toasted could move here, heal Mishaps, and double shoot this guy. Or he could move here, heal Mishaps, move to here, grab the 2 Cognition points, and double shoot this guy. But I won't have a Cognition point for that move. No, I will, because I'll use the... Yeah, okay, we'll move here. Oh, okay, we'll trigger the Overwatch, that's okay. Oh! 5 damage is actually quite nasty. We'll heal. We're going to send the Servo Skull to here to grab a Cognition point. Now, if I move you here... Wait, I still... Can you not fit through that gap? Okay. I didn't realize... I thought a Tech Priest could walk through this gap. They cannot. So we're just going to turn, and we're going to blast this guy with 2 shots. 1 damage. 2 damage. Okay, and then we'll use this to extract a Cognition point from here. And I'm going to end the turn there. And we're going to bring in the Sicarian Ruststalker. And I'm either going to bring it in against this Necron Warrior or maybe deal with the Flayed one with it. I think it's going to deal with this Necron Warrior, so we'll just bring it in here where it's near the team. Okay, Toasted is up first. I think I'm going to get Toasted to shoot this guy twice in the hopes that he can kill it, now that he's got this Machine Spirit available. That's 2 damage. 3 damage. That's him down. Now I could bring him up here. It will get me 2 cognition points, and then I can use one of them to finish the flayed one off. And we'll just power axe him to take him out of the battle. And then I'll just bring Toasted back around here, try and block the line of sight on him, though I don't think that's actually going to work. I love the fact that Invasion of the Mechanics have found an ancient meal McDonald's provides excellent sustenance. Are you sure about that? Okay, 2 cog points available. We've got a Necron Warrior here that I think Mishaps would be great at dealing with. So I'm going to move Mishaps to here. We're going to shoot this guy with the blast pistol to find out what his stats are. Expanded mechadendrites. Like thick, turgid McDonald's. Oh, I explode. Are we all up for some McDonald's after this then? Oh, nice critical hit. That saves me a cognition point. And then we'll get Mishaps to walk back to here and heal themselves. Pig mech. These jokes are good. I approve. Mechanicus approved. Okay, we're going to end their turn there. Hold on to these cognition points. Okay, he's not as deadly as the Death Mark. The Death Mark is a problem. Okay, Mishaps is just tagging the damage, which is nice. He's phase shifting. Where is he moving to? Okay. This would be where having the Arc Blaster would actually be quite nice. He has 3 health left. I'm pretty sure Crash Test can kill him. My TDRPG group is determined that the success of McDonald's in the Shadowrun world would cause irreversible access loss. I don't think McDonald's would have a successor. I think they would just persist. Chicken McNuggets. No, there would need to be something else. It would be something worse than Chicken McNuggets, because they would be like Chicken Walker McNuggets or something. McNuggets. That's fine, you can shoot my robot. Okay, don't shoot my robot that hard, though. That's actually quite nasty. Behind Striders. We need to try and get to here and get this Blackstone. Oh, another Death Mark just spawned. And a Necron War. Necron War I'm not so worried about. Death Mark I am worried about. Let's bring a Servitor in just so I've got some cannon fodder. And I need to bring Toasted here. Oh, Toasted to here. And I'll get Toasted to buff you, but will you actually get a turn? Yes, I think you will. And then we'll shoot. So hang on. If I back out of here, whoops. If I back out of here, we don't know the stats of either of these guys. So let's check this guy's stats. He has 1 energy shield. And the other guy? Game? Am I going to get control again? Oh, of course, he teleports. I always forget they teleport. And then the other guys, I can't shoot. So I don't have line of sight on him. I do have line of sight from here. Okay, he has 3 physical armor. So that's actually quite nasty. Let's get you to repair yourself. Ooh, 4. Nice work, Toasted. Okay, and that's going to be the end of your turn. Now, Mishaps is... This guy's looking at overwatching, but we should be okay. I can't... No, I can shoot an attack. So we'll move Mishaps here. We'll shoot the warrior. He has 2 armor, which is difficult, but we should be able to get him with a melee attack and then the opportunity attack when he steps away. So we'll move into here. We'll attack him with a power axe. And then when he moves away, we should be able to finish him. Okay. So that's going to be the end of Mishap's turn, apart from grabbing a cognition point. So the crash test has something to do. Let's end that turn. Ooh, this is nasty. That's actually a perfect shot for him. That's really annoying. Well, there goes the the servitor. Oh! Getting ganged up on here. Okay, Crash Test, you need to do something about this guy. Okay, you're still alive, but you can't make it up here. I'm gonna get you to come down here to be a target. Crash Test is now live. I've got one more turn before I can use the Volkite Blaster. There's nowhere I can put Crash Test to get another cognition point. No, I can. I can just grab a cognition point from here. Alright, let's shoot this guy to find out his stats. Okay, he's got 1 energy armor. I already knew that. He's gonna phase away now. Oh, okay, I have to kill him. Right, we're gonna use the Volkite Blaster on him then. And he got critical hit. Nice. Good work, Crash Test. Alright, and I've got the Mechadendrite, but I'm not going to use that, so let's end the turn. Now it is the 3 health Ruststalker, who, if I bring him up into combat with this guy, I can lock him in close combat here. Hey, Mirez, how's it going? And he will not be able to attack or move. I don't know if there's any moves where... Well, he can still move, but I think I have him trapped. What we just need is a big hit here. 6 damage is a big hit, but not enough to kill him, unfortunately. He's going to die to an opportunity attack from Mishaps. And that attack doesn't trigger the damage? No, it does. Okay, we need to keep that in mind. Teleport's behind you. I'm going to use the Canonical of Healing on Toasted Waffles, I think. I see no point in spawning anyone else in right now. I'm going to use the Litany of Life on Toasted. I'm going to bring the... Oh, they can't... Well, from here, what can you do? Shoot this guy and take him out of the fight first. Then, can you kill the Death Mark with a shot? Nice. Okay, he's down. I want you to spend cognition points to get to this console. That's 94 Blackstone. That was worth it. I'm going to hold on to the cog point that I've got. I mean, how much health does this thing have? 6? Let's see if we can destroy it. 5 damage. Okay. So, Crash Test, can you shoot... Mishaps, can you shoot this guy? He's out of the fight. We just have to deal with this one Necron Warrior now. We could actually get to him for 1 cognition point, but that leaves us unable to attack him. But it does lock him into close combat. I think it's worth the move. Alright, Mishaps. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good to see you. Sorry that you saw the cursed part of the stream. Okay, no cog points left, so we're going to end the turn here. See you for now. Okay, you can't do anything. Can you get in range to shoot the console? Probably not. But you can scan this for a cognition point. And move here. And that will let you shoot the console and kill it. Which will roll back the Necron Awakening level. Which means that next turn, as long as we finish off this guy, you just... Actually, if you just run down here and stab this guy, we should be able to complete the mission. Because if I end the turn, he has to act. He gets hit by an opportunity attack, and that is the end of the mission. Okay. Right, we got through that without too much trouble. A lot easier than the other mission we tried to do. Like, a lot easier. Obviously, that's just the first fight, but I think we did okay there. A dead Skitarii is pinned up against the wall by blades speared through his body. It seems strange for the Flayed Ones to leave a corpse behind without skinning and dismembering it. Perhaps its discovery would reward examination, or perhaps it is a trap. We have 3 options. Callousness. Shoot down the body from a distance. If it is a trap, it should be deactivated so other Skitarii do not get caught in it. Caution. Leave the body alone. Curiosity. Take the body down and examine it. We'll say the first option that gets 3 votes is the one I'm going to go with. But if we don't get 3 votes very quickly, I'll just go with 2. So we've got 2 votes for 3. That's curiosity. Okay, we have 4 votes for 3. We're going in with curiosity. One of the troopers volunteers to pull the body down. Hidden Necron devices catch the trooper in a blast of harmful radiation that hits them directly and adversely affects the rest of the cohort too. The body is destroyed and the cohort is left with debilitating injuries and yet another reason to despise the Necron. So we increased Necron rating by 1 and one of our servitors took 3 damage. Good work, team. Okay. In the interest of getting through this mission, if we do these 2... Oh, it's actually the 2, so that's 2, 4... 2. So if we go this way, we can finish on 2. So I think we want to come this way. The outcome was bad, but at least we're unanimous. Yes. Okay, the glyph. The panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap rewards within. Hashtag war crimes. The options are triangle. No, this is a different triangle. This is O or P. Green, good. Crash test says. I'll wait for 1 more vote. Green, good seems to be all we're getting. Okay, that's 2 for green. I'm going to go for green. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly does Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the age sealant used to contain the treasure within. We took 2 damage. T-Rem was right. It was O. Alright, let's move into the last fight of the mission.
Oh, hey Seroy7.
Oh.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thanks for the follow, Seroy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, interesting. We've got flayed ones, but we've got a bridge. So we can set up a beachhead. Oh, I healed 2. Excellent. I didn't see that. I misread it. Okay, we've got 1 cognition point on this side, 2 cognition points and 2 computers on the other side. Hang on. I healed 2. Sorry, everybody. Thank you for pointing out that was a heal. Okay. How are we going to deploy everybody? First of all, it looks like Mishaps is deployed outside the deployment zone, which is a really good start. We probably just want to get straight into the fight. So I'm going to put Mishaps here. We'll put Toasted Waffles here. We'll put Crash Test slightly behind. When we get Crash Test, we'll just poke out from behind this thing. Actually, we'll put Crash Test here. I've got cognition points. Let's spawn in the Rust Stalker. And I'm going to hold back on the servitors. Okay, we're going to get Toasted Waffles to give the Rust Stalker plus 50% critical hit percent, plus 4 move, plus 1 damage. I'm going to try and heal it as well, yeah. I might actually just move over and heal it right now. That's a good shout. Let's do some shooting first. I can't actually... can't hit anyone from here. So we'll move here with Toasted. Oh, great track. And we'll give him a heal with our Mechadendrite. And let's blast this flayed one and see what happens. Okay, he has no armor or anything. Okay, they only did 1 damage. Now I could move up and attack him, but it would cost me 2 cognition points. I don't really want to do that right now. I'll just... Don't think I need to use a command point on command either, and there's no other areas I can scan. Unfortunately, these aren't in range. So let's end the turn. So next up, it's Mishaps. This guy's already pretty badly damaged, so I'd like to get Mishaps on this one. Let's move Mishaps, I think, straight into combat, is all Mishaps really needs to worry about here. There's no ranged attackers on this mission. I'm going to spend 1 of Mishaps' cog points to heal themselves. Nice. And then I'm going to attack with the Power Axe. Killed him in 1 hit. Fantastic. Alright. And let's use our blast pistol to kill the guy on the floor. Actually, I should have shot this guy. Now, looking at this, he wants to get to Mishaps. So if I move Mishaps here, he may actually trigger an opportunity attack from Toasted Waffle trying to get to them. So let's see if we can trigger that. And then I'm going to use a Servo Skull to grab this cognition point here. Alright, that's it for Crash Test. Sorry, for Mishap's turn. Now, Crash Test, if I put them here, we'll get a shot. She'll probably actually kill this guy. Or I could put Crash Test here and shoot at this guy, but then this lift's going to come across and basically kill Crash Test. I could also put Crash Test on this elevator and have Crash Test moving backwards and forwards. But I've got a feeling they'll be attacked by these two because there's only one of them on this elevator. I could move Crash Test here and just have them kind of doing some sidey shots. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll grab a cognition point from here. And then we'll just shoot this guy with our blast pistol. That's him out. And then it's going to cost me a cognition point, but that's fine. I'll move up, spend the cognition point to get to him, take the cognition point back, and I'll destroy the corpse with the Mechadendrite. So that's two of them down. We'll move Crash back to here so they're out of the way. And we'll end the turn for now. There's nothing else I really want to do. There's none of these guys in range. Now Sizikari and Ruststalker. I'm going to delay their turn to see what else happens. So we've got two of them on the elevator. Three of them on the elevator. Let's just set you up in cover here for next turn. I probably want to get a Tech Priest on this to deal with the consoles. Oh, okay, we got more flayed ones spawning in. That's a lot of flayed ones. We suddenly have a lot of enemies on the battlefield. Okay, I think we're going to drop some servitors here. Let's put one servitor here, one servitor here, and one servitor here. I love the Ruststalker aesthetics too. Nice hit. They all want to attack this servitor now. What do I want to do this turn? I think I want to delay on Toasted so that I can make use of command fire. So we're going to delay on Toasted. Mishaps is up now. Let's get Mishaps to take this one out of the fight. Do you have a shot on it from here, Mishaps? No, you don't. I want to see what its stats are before I attack it. Actually, you know what Mishap should do? Mishap should flamethrower all of these. I think that's what I want to do. I just need to make sure the flamethrower doesn't hit the... But if I move Mishaps here, and then I use Blessings of the Omnissiah, I can now flamethrower 3 of them. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I killed one of them. And damaged 2. Let's shoot this one. That's him dead. And then if I move Mishaps to here, I think they still have movement. Yeah. That's right, they reveal the stats of enemies around them. They can finish off the last one. That's 3 kills in 1 turn. And we came out of that with the same amount of cognition points we went into it. I wasted some of them, but I get that's not too bad, honestly. In fact, we can step back to here, grab that other cognition point. That was nice. Okay, that guy hit them for 2 damage. That's not too bad either. They're all getting on the elevator, though. So we're going to have another 4 potentially coming across the elevator next turn. We need to start killing these guys quickly. So let's bring you to here. Let's finish this guy off as fast as we can. Only 1 damage. That's all you got for me. You can just kill that servitor, that flayed one, and remove it from the battlefield. Okay. Crash Test needs to shoot some of these guys, but there's actually got access to shoot this one. Or they can shoot this one on the elevator, which is what I think I want them to do. They've got enough to use the Volkite without me needing to use Cognition Freedom, but I may as well use it to save the Cognition points. Triple kill. Okay, that's them dead. I can't shoot that one, but let's get rid of that one that only has 1 turn left before it wakes up. Is Crash Test Servo Skull available? It isn't, but I can grab the cognition point from you with the scanner. And that's everything Crash can do right now. Let's just bring you back here so you're not right on the lift and end your turn. Okay, now it's the Rust Stalker. We're going to bring the Rust Stalker to here. And we're going to slice this guy up. Big hit. Nice big crit. Fantastic work, Rust Stalker. That guy's down to 1 turn before he activates. Okay, Toasted didn't have a lot to do this turn. I also can't get them to repair anybody this turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them to here. I'm going to take a shot at this guy here to remove him from the battle. I want to see if I can't get a shot on him, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to step them back to here, and we're going to produce a command of power. Oh, I thought I could use that any time. Okay, everyone's next attack does +2 damage. That should be fine. But there's not much else you can do, so we'll end the turn. We're doing pretty well on cognition points here. Okay, you can't do anything. Let's delay your turn. Toasted is up next. I'm going to delay Toasted's turn as well. Now it's Mishap's turn. I could get Mishaps just to flamethrower all 3 of these guys again. I think that's what I want to do. Didn't kill either of these 2, but they are now burning. I want to get them to repair themselves. Wait, I used up all my cognition points doing that. Let's grab a new cognition point from here. And we'll just do a cheeky repair. And which flayed one is this one? Okay, that's that one that's over there. The next one that's going to activate is this one, so we're going to shoot that one and see if we can kill it. Okay, that's another flayed one down. Flamethrower, fantastic. I'm really glad I added that to Mishaps. It's doing work. Alright, that's Mishap's turn done. The last flayed one has boarded the elevator. You should do enough damage to finish this guy off. Yeah, that's him down. You can come here and hit this guy. Nice. I'm gonna put Crash Test on this elevator. We'll Mechadendrite this guy to kill him. What I want to do, we'll shoot this guy just because we can, because I want to try and get to these if I can. Yeah, he's definitely going to die next turn, so let's not go too hard on him. I want to get Toasted Waffle on the elevator as well. So Karen Ruststalker can stay here to intercept him. You can stay there. Toasted, I want you on this elevator. Or this lift, what this moving platform, I guess it is. Huh, that's funny. He wants to go for a target he can't get to. If nobody attacks, what's this flayed one gonna do? We might be in an excellent position here. Okay, Toasted. Can you don't have quite okay, good. Get to here. Scan it. Another 94 Blackstone. Hit it with your axe. 3 damage. Shoot it with your pistol. That's perfect, Crash Test. Thank you for confirming that. Did that not destroy that? No, it still has health. Okay, that's -2 Necron Awakening. And we'll grab this cognition point. Excellent work. And let's use your scanner to grab... No, okay, let's end the turn. Okay, so he still wants to come after us, in which case all I'm going to do is I'm going to move Mishaps here, and I'm going to end their turn. I'm going to delay all of the fighters over here's turns. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Crash Test is going to be able to destroy this. Might be able to, actually. Yes, this guy went crazy. That's another 94 Blackstone. That's huge. What we'll do now is I need to grab this cognition point without spending a cognition point, and then I need to shoot this, which I'm just not going to be able to do. Actually, we can try. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Actually, no, Crash Test does so much damage. 5 damage, and then finish it with a Mechadendrite. Cool. Oh, Crash Test. Fantastic work. Let's end your turn. And now we'll get the Rust Stalker to attack the flayed one. Killed it. That's the mission complete. Wow, good work, team. Yeah, this was so much better than the mission that didn't happen. Like, the mission that didn't happen was ridiculous. The archway leading to the lower reaches of the tomb of Ubjao is rigged with demolition charges by the Cohort. When they are detonated, the entire section of the tomb collapses. Yes, that was an easy mission. This was a normal mission. Filling in the flayed one's route with massive amounts of rubble and detritus. The flow flayed ones is down, and the Skitari in the tomb win a rare reprieve. The Skitari should have the pressure taken off them for the time being. With luck of Mars, they should be able to hold the tomb until it can be fully explored. Of all the forms of the Necron, the flayed ones are the foulest and the most gravest moral threat to our Skitari. Emotional returns of disgust, anger, and moral repugnance are filling my neurovaults to full capacity. I am moved to pray we will soon be finished with the tomb of Abjao. I've seen what has happened to our troops in there. I've seen how it changes them. I pray for the same thing, Magos. Ooh, that was expensive. We killed a lot of flayed ones. Okay, that almost paid for our tech. Actually, the flayed ones paid for our tech boost prayers. Well, the big thing being we've got Sicarian infiltrators now. Alright. Oh, wow. Blessing on the side. Gain 9 condition points. We don't have a big enough bar for that yet, but that's pretty cool. 2 earnings do good things. More Blackstone. You are correct. Previous was easy if you're on New Game Plus. That must be what it is. Okay. We can afford to upgrade our Cohort. So 240 for Mishaps. 240 for Crash Test. 218 for Toasted, so that's what? 480. Yeah, we've got enough for everyone to get a level up. So let's start with Mishaps. Okay. I want to keep going. I want to get critical knowledge on Mishaps as soon as possible. So we're just going to get Mishaps the next one in the Zenorite tree, which is a body part. So the options are 20% crit chance, add 2 meters of movement, add 2 to max HP and +1 physical armor, or add 3 to max HP. I think I want to get the armor. I think we're going to go for the Zenorite head augment for the +2 to max HP, add +1 physical armor. And we'll get that upgrade. And then we'll equip that. Where does that go? Here. Okay. Previous mission was easy. So now Mishaps has 1 energy armor. No, Mishaps just has 1 physical armor. But that makes sense for fighting things in close combat. Alright, next up, we're looking at Crash Test. Crash Test is an easy level up. We're just going to continue going down the Dominus route. That gets us enhanced enhancers, which makes energy enhancers cost -1 cognition point to activate. That makes it very easy to know what we're going to equip to Crash Test. We're going to equip an energy enhancer. So this thing, let me just look at it. All energy attacks gain +1 energy damage for 1 round. That's just free for Crash Test. So every 3 rounds, Crash Test just all their attacks do +1 energy damage. That just seems like a no-brainer for us. It's an easy upgrade. Alright, next up, we have Toasted Waffles. Now, Toasted is on their way to getting reinforcements, which I think is going to be broken as hell when we get our hands on it. It's going to take us a little while to get there. Hey, Sujin, how's it going? So we just need to grab the next level down on this. Unlock a unique body part. So we've got +4 HP, or +2 HP, +2 crit chance. I think I'm just going to go for the flat HP. I'm not too worried about crit chance on Toasted Waffles. So let's get the Secular Torso Augment. And we will equip that here. So they've got full Secular setup. Now they have 19 hit points. And that leaves us with 70 Blackstone, which is perfect for going into our next mission. Okay. I see there being 2 choices for the next mission, but I'll go through all of them. So, Scaveler wants us to go on a mission. We'll get some useful but not game-changing equipment. There is a healing mechadendrite here that heals for free every 3 turns. Might be good on mishaps. Videx will get us +1 cognition gauge, which is, I think, a pretty powerful one to go for. This is a new one from Kepra. Subtle recruitment is just striking a symbolic blow to Necrons by toppling a statue of Agrelek. This should help with the faulty morale of the Scarab troops. That will get us Sicarian Ruststuckers level 2 and an additional Tech Priest. That's seeming like the mission we're probably going to go on. A new mission from Roe, which is called Heavy Metal. Quartermaster Roe has requested the capture of a store of momentum ally on the Tomb of Equipus. This will use the manufactured advanced ammunition for the Scutari. That'll get us access to a noise reductor, which we've seen before. It reveals enemy statistics. Quite a lot of Blackstone as well. Void Admiral. I kind of want to look at this one. It's marked as hard. And then we're definitely not touching this not easy mission. So I think it has to be the mission that gets us the new Tech Priest. We have to go for Kepra. I don't even think it's a vote. We're going for the new Tech Priest. It also gets us Sicarian Ruststucker level 2, which I also think is a great thing. Before we do this though, let's have a look at our new unit. Sicarian Infiltrators level 1. At the start of the battle, the Infiltrator appears untargetable until they perform attack, and they do a single target ranged attack that deals 2 to 4 physical damage to a target. So the damage is pretty low on them. I do really like these Ruststuckers. This guy, the damage is pretty low. I may focus on just using these guys, honestly. The Ranger Alpha is also good. We don't make much use of him, but the fact that these guys just keep ramping up damage that isn't of a damage type, I really like the Ruststuckers. Okay, anyway, mission. We're going for the Priest. Ruststucker level up, new Tech Priest. We're up against Destroyers, Praetorians. This will be the first time we've seen a Praetorian. Death Marks, Acanthites, and Necron Wars. This might be quite a tough mission, but let's launch. I may as well take the new level 9 Blessing of the Omnissiah just to flex. We'll bring the team. We're definitely going to bring a Ruststucker. I'm going to bring on an Infiltrator as well, just to see how it goes. And then the rest are going to be Servitors. So it only gives me 2 Servitors, which could be a problem. But let's deploy. It might be difficult to grasp for some with emotional dampening measures like yourself, Magos, but we're taking a hit on morale. The Seminary Militum gives plentiful instruction on the importance of battlefield morale. I am well aware of the factors affecting it. Good, because it's being impacted in all cohorts of the Tomb Valley. We're working with the Scutari hard, and they're fighting an undying enemy that never seems to run out of bodies to throw at us. Your statements of fact is such that a proposed solution will soon follow. Strike a symbolic blow. Something big and obvious that can give the Scutari something to cheer. There is a statue of Agrelek in his tomb that might make for a suitable target. I see. This proposal shall be evaluated against competing mission priorities. Here we go. Okay. Whoever Lord Agrelek is, he loved building statues to himself. Not so different from plenty of humans. I register concern and disappointment in your statements. Care that you do not compare Xenos to a human. It is inimical to all mankind. Of course, Magus. My Scutari have scouted the location, but they haven't been able to destroy the statue because of heavy Necron resistance in the area. If it falls, I will prove the Necrons don't have everything their own way on Silver Tenebris. Alright. So looking at this, we've got quite a long way to go. I think we're just going to push through. We actually got 2. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. We've got 2 locations we need to get to. So I think we go here, here, complete this. Go here, here, complete this. That's the route. An enormous metal depiction of a scythe-shaped craft was originally mounted on the ceiling of this chamber, but it has since fallen, blocking the way ahead. Perhaps it depicts Agrelek's flagship or a typical spacecraft of the fleets he commanded. In any case, it is now an obstacle. Do we demolish it, clear the chamber with explosives? Do we bypass it, do we seek another route? Or do we mismember it, clear the chamber with plasma cutters? 1 for demolish, 2 for bypass, 3 for dismember. I'll go with the first one that gets 3 votes. Sujin Tofu in with a instant vote for number 2 on bypass. Godzvika is also here with another vote for bypass. Crash just coming in with a vote for dismember. Minty Fresh wants 1 for demolish. T-Rem with a deciding vote on bypass. We're going to bypass it. The Cohort assesses the chamber is dangerously unstable and seeks another route. One is found quickly that proves to contain other decorative elements that can be looted for the precious metal content. Let's continue. Sorry to everyone who doesn't get their vote counted. It's only the first 3 that count. So you gotta be quick. Okay, Glyph Room. Many female ports cover the outer shell of this Necron panel. Perhaps interfacing could improve the team's performance. We've got a green P. We have a Y, and we have an O. What do we think? Green is good. Isn't green healing, though? Do we need healing now? Okay, that's 2. Green and Crash Test are saying... Sorry, Minty and Crash Test, not Green and Crash Test. Minty and Crash Test are saying green equals good. Gozvika says green equals good. That is 3 votes for green equals good. That is 3 healing for a unit that wasn't injured. That was my worry, was that the green is healing, but we don't actually need the healing. Green is always a positive effect. Okay, let's do our first mission. Sorry, Karthikuda. That's okay, Minty Fresh. Okay, first Praetorian. Excuse me, I yawned. Designation Praetorian, weapon class Rod of Covenant. These names match Imperial records, however they predate them. Maybe Resk has information on this. Let me check. Necron scripture has proven decodable. They've catalogued their armories and regimental deployments. Their pride in not encrypting name designations allowed decoding to nuospheric binary. You're right there, Gozvika. It appears that that is your answer, xenobiologists. Praetorians scour the skies before an assault, often waiting for the upper file corruption too heavy to proceed. Best if we avoid interfering with various data banks in the future, certainly right when he's midway through an enemy data download. So I don't have a lot of information on the Praetorian, but it appears that he may be able to fly. What have we got? We've got 2 spawners here. We've got a destroyer. We've got a Death Mark, a warrior, and the Praetorian. And there's an elevator that goes around this way. I think we're going to push this way. Oh, there's also a Praetorian here. Try and kill the destroyer before it becomes a problem. We'll try and make use of this as cover. And we'll go like that. So we'll go Crash Test, Toasted. No, we're going to Toasted here. Mishaps here. They are pretty buff on the tabletop. Yeah, he looks a bit nasty. Okay, let's start the battle. Destroyer activates first. Just floats away. Okay. First thing I want to do is just grab as many conch points as I can. I think we're just going to cross. There's not that many range units to worry about. The Death Mark is a problem, but he'll probably get a shot on us this turn, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, nice pillow that can't be looted. It's a little bit frustrating. There's also a thing here for scarabs. I don't think there's anything else you can do apart from you can't even grab from this. There's no point grabbing anything. There's no one you can shoot at, I don't believe. No, that's just going to end your turn. Okay, they can fly. Alright. He decided to land next to Crash Test. And hit him for 3 damage. Hit them for 3 damage. Mishaps, show them what happens when you land next to Crash Test. First things first, shoot it. Apparently they fly now. Okay, 2 energy resistance is a little bit cheeky. Not liking the 2 energy resistance. Let's step you into close combat. Let's grab a cognition point before I forget. Let's ask it a question. 6 damage. That's very nice. You could also heal, but I'm going to hold on to the cog points for now. Have you got a shot on Toasted? You do. How much damage did Toasted take? 3 damage. That's fine. The other Praetorian is about to activate. I do indeed accept the Emperor as my god. Okay, do they have a ranged attack as well? Because he's landing in an interesting location. They do have a ranged attack. Okay. Praetorians are a problem. Let's not forget we have a destroyer to deal with as well. Okay. Mechadendrite away. Okay, that's him moved away. I'm going to use my skull to grab the last cognition point. Oh, that was a question. Yes. I missed that. Let's have a look at this guy's stats. He also has 2 energy resistance. So both of them are rocking 2 energy resistance. I could also shoot at this guy. Yeah, I could have used the enhancer. I think I want to try and get Crash Test to deal with the Death Mark. see what we can do with this. Unknown data damage, but it was enough to kill him. That didn't work out too badly. Okay, we have a new round. And we have Scarab spawning. Oh, and the dog just woke up. Okay, I'm going to bring in the Rust Stalker to help with these guys. I'm also going to bring in the Infiltrator. I don't have enough cog points for that. Let's just hold then with just the Rust Stalker. We need to be... I'm very worried about this Destroyer. Okay. I'm not sure what the Scarabs were doing. But now we're stuck in melee. So I'm going to have to spend a point to kill this. Then we're going to shoot this. That's him out of the fight. Alright, I'm going to bring Toasted back to here. Are they in range? No, they're not. I should have moved them a little bit closer to that. That was stupid of me. Just shoot this guy to do something. I should have scanned. Yeah, I messed up there. That was pretty bad. Okay, let's end your turn. He's flying away again. But still bullying Crash Test. These Praetorians are very, very dangerous. Okay, the Sicarian Rust Stalker, I'm going to try and attack this guy. He's going to fly away, though. That's 4 damage and ignores armor, so it's better than nothing. Okay, Mishaps is active. I want Mishaps to try and kill this one. He currently has 7 health left, so we need to hit him with the Power Axe. I will shoot him. It will probably not do any damage, but we'll see what we can do. Did 2 damage to him. That's not too bad. That's also boosting our crit chance. No, we don't have that ability yet. It's the next level up. Let's hit him with the axe. That will get rid of his armor. Okay, he's down. Excellent. That's one of the Praetorians down. We're going to spend one of the cog points we just picked up to repair the Mishaps. Alright, let's end their turn. So he's going to fly away, which ignores opportunity attacks. He's going to attack Crash Test, probably. I think I'm going to have to use the Litany of Repair on Crash Test on the next turn. Not too worried about that warrior. I am worried about the Destroyer. Okay. So first things first, let's heal you before I forget. Now let's use the Mechadendrite to knock you away. Now I can't use the Volkite Blaster, but I do have a Machine Spirit shot on him, which can do 3 to 4 damage. Better than nothing. And I'm going to move you here. Because I want you out of line of sight of the Destroyer. Which is broken. Okay. Its pathing is all mixed up. Right. Toasted has a cognition point. Let's see what they can do. Wait, we might as well blast away. 1 damage. 1 damage. You're going to use your Servo Skull to buff the Rust Stalker. You're not in scanner range of this, but you may be... Oh, interesting. Okay, there are opportunity attacks. If I move you here, you might be in range. Yes, you are. Excellent. Grab that cognition point. Then hit him with your Power Axe. It does indeed have the Crypt Madness. Okay, that's both the Praetorians down. Let's just heal Mishaps so that I'm keeping on top of it. That's a big heal. Okay, the Rust Stalker will hit this one. Can't hit it from here. Okay, then I was going to step to here. I'd hit it down. Can I get it on the elevator? No, we're just going to cross the bridge then. And then you just shoot this guy. Okay, that's them off the board. Grab a cognition point from here. And just cross the bridge. Hide here, away from the destroyer for now. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move away from this in order to make progress. Okay, crash. If I put you here, you should be able to use your servo skill to grab this. And then I want you just to move as far forward as you can, ready to shoot next turn. Okay, what's the destroyer just passed its turn? I think we're good. I don't need to deploy anybody here. Okay, we're gonna... I want Toasted to take the elevator to get to this. So there's not a lot Toasted will be able to do this turn. They're not gonna be able to get a shot on this guy. I'm actually gonna delay their turn for now. You can't get into melee with him. Let's delay your turn as well, because he's probably gonna move forward. I'm also gonna delay your turn. Ooh, 4 damage is a lot for a Necron Warrior. Okay, Crash Test, I'm going to delay your turn too. I want to force the Destroyer. Okay, the Destroyer is not coming out of cover, is what I'm seeing here. It is refusing to come out of cover. Right, you are now able to attack him in melee. Not enough to kill him, which is interesting. Let's move you forward. I think this is a spot he can't get to. And next turn we'll spring an ambush on him. I'm not going to heal you. I can bring Crash up to here. And we can just shoot the Necron. Okay, he'll go down next turn. No matter what he does, he's dead, because if he moves, we'll get an opportunity attack against him. Okay. Is the Necron Destroyer going to do anything, or is he just going to hover there? Okay, we just spawned a death mark. That's annoying. I'm not going to spawn any guys in. Destroyer's coming. This is a perfect flamethrower moment. So let's grab this. And there's nothing else I really want you to do this turn, Toasted. You're just going to ride the elevator. You can finish off this Necron Warrior. Perfect. 8 damage, wow. Why don't you come around here to deal with these guys next turn? Now, Mishaps, it's time to burn the Heretic. Let's move you to here. Let's grab a spare cognition point with your skull. And let's use the flamethrower on both of these guys. Got a crit on the death mark. Neither of them died. He teleported away. Crash should be able to deal with him. But what you can now do is step into the Destroyer, lock it in close combat, and hit it with your Power Axe. We can burn all the Xenos no matter what they are, yes. Okay. Didn't do that much damage to the Destroyer, but it's now locked in combat with us. Let's get... Oh, no. Let's see what it does. That wasn't that exciting from the death mark. He's going to fish it away, though. And then he's going to take 2 burning damage at the end of his turn, which was enough to kill him. Crash Test's turn. I can get a shot on him. Yeah, the Destroyer does seem to have loads of armor. Okay, we're going to drop in... we're going to use the energy tank. We're going to use Cognition Freedom. And then we're going to shoot... We're going to use the skull to take care of the warrior, just before I forget to do that. And I think I needed 1 cognition point in order to fire the gun. 10 damage. Still alive. Six damage. It's dead. Good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to kill it. It looked like it was just not going to go down. And that's it. Okay, I didn't manage to get to the console, but that won us the battle. Whew. 10 damage off the Volcano Blaster. A statue group in the chamber ahead depicts several nameless Necron lords, all wielding a variety of weapons and implements of authority. Although not as dramatic as a target statue of Agrelek, it certainly represents the Necron habit of self-aggrandizement. We get 42 Blackstone no matter what. Do we destroy the statues? That is the objective of the mission, after all. Do we disregard the statues by bypassing the chamber entirely? The Necrons could have protected it with traps. Or do we describe the statues, make a visual record of the statues? They may grant valuable intelligence on the Necrons of the Tomb Complex. So 1 for destroy, 2 for disregard, 3 for describe. Crash did indeed smash. So did Mishaps. That flamethrower is good. That's 3 for destroy right off the bat. 4 for destroy. We're going deep on destroy. Maybe I need to up it to 4. We'll go for 4, the first of 4 votes going forward. Oh, hey, Gonzalo Scorpion 86. Welcome to the stream. Gunfire and grenades reduce the statues to scorched rubble in an outpouring of righteous anger at the blasphemy the Necrons represent. The noise and fury cannot help but attract attention, but the statues are made of precious metals that are subsequently salvaged, and the psychological impact of striking such a blow cannot be overstated. Thanks for voting. I'm going to up the vote to 4 since we seem to have a lot more people now. So the first thing that gets 4 votes is what we're going to go for. Okay, we're going to move on. I want to get this mission complete. We're going to head back to here. Ruststalker, very, very good. A very good unit. Okay, we've got another glyph room. Okay, so everyone's saying I should take the green option, right? That should get us a heal. Is that correct? Take the green option. So we've got a green P, we've got an orange triangle, and we've got an axe thing. Yeah, green. I'll wait for one more. Yeah, green is good. Okay, we'll go for green. 3 hit points on someone who wasn't damaged. Okay. Still got a heal. No bad effect happened. The statue of Lord Agrelek dominates this chamber. It is smaller than the Cohort's objective, but clearly such an icon of Xenos heresy cannot be left standing intact. Do we cripple it? Cut down the statue to the ankles? Do we shatter it? Blow up the statue? Or do we denigrate it? Deface the statue by scouring the features from its stylized face with the accompanying rites of scorn and retribution. You're right, TRM. It does. That's 1 vote for 2. That's 1 vote for cripple. So that's 1 for each of these. That's 1 vote for 3. That's another vote for 3, another vote for 2, another vote for 3. So we've got 3 votes for 3 right now. 2 votes for 1 and 2 votes for 2. So the first one to get 4 votes. 4 votes for 3. We're going to denigrate. Let me just check that. 3, 3, 3, 3. Yes. I'm still watching the intro ads because I just got here. No idea what I just voted for. Mishaps, you've been kicking ass. Just FYI. You won't probably hear me yet because you're watching the ads, but you've been kicking ass. You've been doing great work. We're going to denigrate. Ooh. As the Cohort intones the incantation of unyielding intolerance, and a plasma gun begins to see the features from its face, hidden thermal projectors buffet the Cohort with waves of heat. They are forced to fall back from the chamber, augmentation scrambled by a blast of wide-spectrum pain data streaming from the statue. Clearly, this statue is something other than a mere ornamentation. We lost 3 hit points on the Infiltrator. We're getting another Tech Priest Mishaps. Is what we're doing. Alright, let's move into the last mission of this mission. Yeah, we do indeed have an Infiltrator. We haven't used him yet, though. He might be worth spawning at the start of this mission to get an extra gun, though. Okay. Oh, this is already looking nasty. Alright, we are dealing with 1 Necron Destroyer, 1 Deathmark, 1 Warrior, 1 Praetorian, 2 Praetorians, and an Anchorthite. That's nasty. Okay, we're going to just bring the team in, I think. We're going to go Crash Test here. We're going to go Mishaps here. Oh, who did I just move? Hang on, I need it from here. Toasted here. And we're going to put Mishaps here. And I want to put Crash Test back 1. And then you here. And then we're going to bring in... I want to bring the Infiltrator with us at the start of the battle. We'll go from there. It does indeed look like a flamethrower invitation. But on tabletop, we have an AoE debuff thing from their dome head, so that's fun. No, they've just got a stubber. A Flechette Blaster is what it's called in this. And they are untargetable until they perform an attack. Oh, that's a very good point, Crash Test. You are 100% correct. I should bring in the Sicarian Infiltrator because we're going to be fighting the Praetorians first. You are on the money there. Okay, let's start the battle. Okay, Toasted goes first. I'm actually gonna get Toasted to activated servo skull on the Praetorian, and then I'm going to move up, but and then we can actually grab this with the scanner. And we'll get them to repair themselves as well. We don't actually have a ranger, and it's just the amount of cog points they cost to summon. So I'm trying to keep our cog point requirements not too high at the moment. Okay. Deathmark. I didn't believe the Deathmark had a shot that range, but apparently he did. Where's he going to phase to? Okay. I don't think he has a shot over there. He's also overwatching in the wrong direction, so that's something. Scanner's been really useful. I just kind of constantly using it in the background. We're going to delay until the Praetorians activate. They're probably going to come for crash test. They really like to beat on crash test, unfortunately. Okay, mishaps. Show this Praetorian the error of its ways. First of all, we're going to grab a cog point. Then I'm going to bring you around here. Well, actually, first thing I want you to shoot it. So come to here and shoot it. The last thought we fought had massive amounts of energy resistance. This one also has a lot of armor. That was a crit, though. Good work. We'll move you into close combat, and we'll hit it with the axe. 5 damage, not bad. And we'll end your turn there. And that's confirmation that we can use the flamethrower in melee. Right, he's going to shoot mishaps, probably. That's a lot of damage mishaps is taking. Now the Anchorthite's going to shoot Toasted. For 4 acid damage. Not yet, mishaps. One more level and your crit goes up for every damage you take. But you're not there yet. Okay, we're going to use the Infestus Megadendrite to knock this guy away. I'm going to step Crash Test to here. And we're going to scan this guy. Oh no, I need more cog points. Okay. I'm going to use the Energy Enhancer. And I'm going to shoot this guy with a blast pistol to find out what his stats are. Okay, he has 2 energy resistance. In that case, we're going to try and blast this. It is the last battle, yes. I will be doing that. What do I still have? I've got gain acquisition points and max. Let's take the Machine Spirit. Okay, that means this is only using 1 cog point. But I could use Cognition Freedom to make it cost no cog points, meaning I've got 2 cog points available. So I'm going to do that. And then we'll shoot this guy. And hope it does enough damage to kill it. Okay, yes. Completely wiped it off the face of the universe. That's a great result for us. Let's move Crash Test up to here. And end their turn. Right, the Destroyer. There's no cover here. I should not have moved Toasted up that far. Toasted is in danger of dying. Right, I'm gonna get you to attack this guy. Oh, okay, he's dead. We need to summon some servitors here. Right, we're gonna bring a servitor in here. And I want to bring the Infiltrator in as well. Let's drop the Infiltrator here. Destroyer is attacking the Servitor, which is exactly why I put it there. I know it died, but it did its job. It tanked a hit. I don't know what happens if Toasted does die. I don't want to find out. I'm going to bring Toasted all the way back down. Do you have any shots on anyone from here, Toasted? Not really. I can step you forward, grab the cognition point, and then run. You won't have any attacks on him from down here, but you'll be out of line of sight, which I think is more important right now. You're also taking acid damage, which sucks. There's not much else I can do. from here with you. Unless I do something a little bit bold, but then this guy has 2 energy. So these will do 1 damage to him. It's really not worth it. But then I can hit him with the power axe, which will just reduce 1 of his armor. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Toasted to here. I'm going to shoot this guy with the pistols just because I can. We probably won't do much damage. 1 damage. Damage absorbed. I'm then going to use the Blessing of the Omnissiah to refill my cognition points. And I'm going to move you into close combat with this guy. And get you to hit him with your axe. Oh, I probably just killed Toasted actually now that I think about it. He's probably just going to strike Toasted back. That was probably a huge mistake. Does he have an opportunity? He does have an opportunity to attack. I guess you have to pray to the Omnissiah that he doesn't kill him in 1 hit. Yeah. I thought this was the Praetorian here, but you're right. Okay. The Rustwalker needs to kill this guy. He has 7... The Rustwalker's not going to be able to do it. 4 damage is not enough. It's up to Crash Test. Crash Test is next. No, Mishaps. Mishaps is next. Mishaps can come in here. They can repair Toasted. And then they can use their power axe to finish him off. Okay. Then they can move up and they could shoot the this guy. I'm actually wondering. Okay, I can't use the flamethrower. For some reason I thought I had more coordination points than I did. We'll just shoot him with a gun. Okay, that'll cause him to teleport again. Okay, he's out of the fight for a turn. So that's the end of... Mishaps got any more movement? No, that's the end of Mishaps' turn. I'm going to get the Infiltrator, I think, to try and hunt the Death Mark. For the moment. It can't be shot at right now. Until it makes an attack, it cannot be attacked. So I'm just going to get it to move over here. Now, Crash Test is in a dangerous position. And they don't really have... I'm going to move them... Do you have a shot from here? Okay, they've got a shot on this guy. Let's take that shot. Okay, then I'm going to move them down here. I'm going to spend 2 cognition points to move them next to this. Okay, I did not realize they were in his line of sight. Crap. That was a really nasty hit. That did a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage from attacks I'm not expecting. Okay. I'll bring another servitor in here. I was hoping the destroyer wouldn't move forward, but it did. Let's shoot this guy. Oh yeah, I could have done that. Damn, I didn't think about that, Tofu. Okay. Toasted can heal themselves when they move forward. I don't know if we're gonna what to do about this destroyer. We're gonna have to go ape on it this turn. Let's grab a cognition point. You don't have a shot on it, do you? No. And I don't really see the point in spending a cognition point just to move you forward to get a shot with a blast pistol. So I think your turn is over. Now it's the death mark. Did he just shoot Crash Test from across the entire battlefield? I did not realize he had infinite range. So he has infinite range. I assumed he had a range, not just could hit you no matter where you are. And of course I ran into his Overwatch. Okay, this guy's causing me massive problems because I'm not anticipating him properly. I know they're snipers, I just didn't anticipate them having infinite range. Okay. This is gonna have to be a big mishaps turn, I think. Alright, Glazvika, thank you very much. Yeah. 20 health and 3 armor. And Crash and Mishaps is taking so much damage from using attacks. But I have to flamethrower it, which I can do from here. Or do I hit it with the axe first to clear? But the axe doesn't have... It's range to tabletop. That's ridiculous. Two damage. Now we flamethrower him. Yeah, that was the plan, TRM. He's now burning as well, which is something. And we'll get an opportunity attack with him when he leaves close combat. Right, your job, you have to deal with it. Do you even have range? He hasn't got the range to deal with this thing. I really wanted him to deal with it. Okay, he's apparently in melee, so we'll just leave him for this turn. Now, what do I even do with Crash Test? How much health does this thing have left? I'm gonna force it to teleport. That should make it teleport, right? Did make it teleport, okay. I don't have the cognition points. As long as Crash Test doesn't get into its line of sight, it can't teleport then fire. It fires then teleports. So as long as I put Crash Test somewhere around... Actually, can you hit it from here? You can. Just shoot this guy. He has 10 health. He has 10 health left. Four damage. She's gonna kill Mishaps. No, he's gonna shoot the servitor, right? You're gonna shoot the servitor? You're gonna shoot the servitor. You're supposed to shoot the servitor. You're supposed to... Mishaps, I'm so sorry. Now he shoots the servitor. Okay, I can't give up. He's not on Overwatch right now. Let's finish off with the Destroyer and go from there. Your servo skull is still there, Mishaps. Again, you told me I was in range from here, but now you're telling me I'm not in range from here. That's annoying. Okay, the Destroyer's down. One turn too late. There goes the Rust Stalker. It survived with 1 health. Yeah, you're right. He's teleported to another location I can't really get to. The Infiltrator just isn't fast enough, unfortunately. Yeah, look, it's 1 square out of range of the Infiltrator. What do we do? I'm really scared of losing Crash Test if I do anything stupid here. Okay, that's the Destroyer dealt with. We just have to kill this Infiltrator. I'm not even worried about getting more black shit. We should probably get as much Blackstone as we can. Oh, damn it. We're going to spawn more Necrons now. Okay, didn't spawn more Necrons. That's something. Suffer not machine to live. That's kind of what's happening, Wombles. That is kind of what is happening. Okay, if I do that, Toasted Wombles gets killed by the Death Mark. He's going to shoot the Ruststalker. That's fine. Now he's going to teleport. Okay, Sicarian Infiltrator, it's all down to you. 3 damage. And now he's still stopping me from getting into the room, which is what I... If I want to... I can't scan or destroy. I've got enough tech points to get over here. No, that's going to be an Overwatch shot if I take that move. So my only option... Oh, you're right. I should have moved him to eat the Overwatch. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. I'm also really, really sad about losing Mishaps. Okay, I can't give an attack order. I can give you this. I can't... So, Toasted cannot move. If Toasted moves, they're going to get shot. And Crash Test is too weak to move. I don't want to risk them. So they're going to get shot if they move here. They could maybe move around this way. Oh, the puppy's barking. Servo skill kill. Thank you, T-Ram. Thank you, Tofu. I forgot about the servo skill kill. Is that not it? We have to destroy the statue of Agrelek, which is one of these 2 consoles. Yeah, there's a good chance we may get more Necrons. Can you kill this Death Mark this turn? I've got an Immortal as well. I'm going to move to scan the second console, don't worry. The question is, should I be destroying this console? Or actually, I can't get to this console because it's on the other side of the wall. So it's going to cost me... Yeah, I can get there, but do I destroy this console first? I can't do enough damage to destroy it. The Infiltrator can finish it, though. I'm just checking I've definitely got enough cognition points to make this run. This is probably going to spawn more Necrons, right? Yeah, it's spawning more Necrons. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, okay. So, that death mark is dead. This death mark is going to kill Toasted Waffle. And then it's going to set up an Overwatch and kill Crash Test. Is what I think is going to happen. No. Okay. Oh, that's rude. So he's overwatching where I need to run Crash Test to. I need to force him to teleport away. Snape's arrived? I think Crash might be okay now. Unfortunately, I can't get into melee with him. We also have to watch out for the Immortal that's over here. I don't think there's anything else Toaster can do right now. I think Toaster just ends their turn. I don't know if I can get Crash Test out this round, we're okay. But if I can't, we're looking at the death marks coming back to life. I'm not worried about the Overwatch, it's the distance. It's how far Crash Test can move. I'm not worried about the Overwatch at all. The Overwatch is not a problem. It's can Crash Test make it? I have one cognition point. It can... Yeah, if Crash Test Scanner is available, we're okay. Okay, Crash Test Scanner is not available and their Servo Skull is not available. So Crash Test will not be able to make it unless Crash Test has enough movement to get to here, which I don't think they do. I don't think Crash Test can make it, which means he's going to come back to life next turn. So I think the Infiltrator needs to shoot him. We need to leave him active. But can he shoot Toasted? I don't think he can hit Toasted. I think Toasted has cover. I think the Infiltrator has to kill this. Will I get the cognition points for shooting that? I thought a tech priest had to collect the cognition points. Will shooting this get me the cognition point or not? Because if shooting this will get me the cognition point, I need to do that. But if it doesn't, this guy's coming back to life next turn. I definitely get the... Okay. I thought that only tech priests could get the cognition points. Oh my god, you legends, all of you legends. I didn't catch that. Thank you very much for subscribing, Ray Penbar. Okay, let's just run this guy this way. Do you have a shot from there? That's fine. That's fine. Crash Test. Well, Crash Test can make it with one cognition point. Do I want to pick up 2 from here? No, I think I just want to run. I think I just want to run, right? Take the shot. Have 1 cog point left. We'll be in cover from the destroyer. And the mission might just end when I get on the escape point. Okay. Whew. Mishaps, I'm so sorry that you died. I'm really, really upset about that. The monumental statue of Agrelek is bracketed with demolition charges. When they detonate, the statue topples, shattering on the floor of the chamber just as Necron's grip on Silvertumbus will surely break under the pressure of the Adeptus Mechanicus. There's little joy to be had among the Necron tombs, but I took pleasure in seeing that statue fall. The resource expenditure of this mission should be exceeded by the benefit gained for the jubilation to be justified. Trust me, Magos, Guitar might be mentally tougher than augmented troops, but even their morale is too important to ignore. I am hard to endure not neglecting the psychological health of our troops. More tech priests do not give it a second. Most tech priests don't give it a second thought. Most tech priests are not in command here. I am. We're about to find out mishaps.
Karthikuta lost their mind and just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Karthikuta. Mishaps is dead by the looks of it. Minus 190, it's saying here. And minus 140 here. What does this mean? We have 708 all of a sudden. Thank you for the bits, calculator. I'm not sure it did. Restore 15 HP to the active unit. Benediction of Omniscience. Next energy attack will deal plus 9 energy damage. I think we need to start taking that for crash test. That's insane. Channel Hermosa's fist. Next attack will break 4 physical armor. The tutelage of momentum plus 10 meters of movement for the next round. Melob sector located. The first forays into this tomb reveal a sight equally magnificent as it is dismaying. The tomb is a vast alien data loop. Its structure covered in columns and Xenos data as if its very substance were composed of knowledge. Some parts of the tomb are more organized, like libraries of shimmering data crystal. Others are lightless chasms where enormous pillars move constantly, like the elements of a gargantuan machine endlessly searching and sorting. Everywhere the air hums with the sheer volume of information seeping from every surface. This place is undoubtedly a mine of data. A tech priest can only look on it with lust, as well as trepidation. Alright, let's say the canticle of please let mishaps be alive. Ladies and gentlemen, mishaps is still alive. They did not die permanently. Okay. We also have a new tech priest. We need a name for them. If you want to be in with a running to be named after this tech priest, please put something in chat in the next couple of seconds so that my bot knows that you're in the stream so that I can include you in the pickup. At the moment, I'm only seeing T-Rem, Crash Test, Karthikuta, Sujin Tofu, Muraz, and Winterwolf. So if you would like to be beat booped, just say something so you get added to my list. Hey Tachyon, thanks for joining in. It's filling up with names now. Chaos Space Marine, good to see you. Alright, what I'm going to do is I've got the names in a list in front of me. I'm going to roll a dice, and that's the one that's going to come up. I'll give it a couple seconds for anyone who's like rushing back to their keyboard or something to say me. Kind of sad to remember XCOM Lights. I was expecting you to be killed off, mishaps, honestly. But yes, you are right. It is hard for people to be picked up. El Ren, thank you for joining in. Alright, let me check how many names I've got here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got 11, 12, 13 by the looks of it. Right, we're going to roll. There is an option for that, is there? I wish I had known that. I would have actually activated that before the campaign. So if I roll past this, we go into this list here. Alright, I'm going to roll the dice now. I rolled a 19, which means the wrist is going to roll over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Scorpion 86, Goncalo, you are our new tech priest. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for putting your names down. Muraz, it's on hiatus at the moment, and I may be waiting for the next version for it to come out. So this is Magos. I'm going to go with your tag name there. It's Magos Scorpion 86. May you live long and prosper. Or that's not a very, not a particularly tech priesty thing. Muraz, there will be more Xenonauts. I'm just taking a break, basically. Okay. Nice. Have a glorious death. Thank you everyone for joining in there, though. What are we going to turn Scorpion 86 into? We have a Secutor, we have a Dominus, and we have a Zenorite Explorator. I think it's time for an Engine Seer. I think we finally need to have an Engine Seer in this party. So I think we're going to spend all of our Blackstone leveling up our new Engine Seer. So the Engine Seer is our repair and fixie guy. Scorpion needs acid damage and a tail. Yes, we definitely need an Engine Seer. So, the first level of Engine Seer gets us Cleansing Anointments. Cleanses a target of any negative effects, and negative effects passively on them last one less turn. So we're going to grab that Augment. Okay, I'm going to upgrade them again. We're going to grab an Engine Seer body part. We can get 3 HP and 1 energy armor, 2 HP, 1 energy armor, plus 1 physical armor, or plus 2 max HP. Let's go for the 3 HP and energy armor, I think. I'll just equip that before I forget to do it. I'm going to level them up again. So now they have auto repair. This might be a good one for Mishaps as well, actually. As a damage and toll cyber tentacle is entirely possible. You don't get a replacement priest, that does... Yeah, if you got a replacement basic priest, that would be playable. But not getting a priest at all is pretty awful. Let me just put chat up here while we work this out. So I'm going to level them again. We're going to get for the auto repair. Okay, we're down to 300. I'm going to level them up one more time, which gets us another piece of equipment. So let's go for 2 HP, 1 energy, 1 physical armor. We'll go for the 2 HP, 1 energy armor. Okay, so that's their basics. Now, we're definitely giving them a Curation Claw. That is, without a doubt, what's happening here. We have 2 augmentation slots left on this person. That's true, Mishaps. It does put more place in the troops, but the troops are, compared to it, like actually, no, we're going to put the Infestus Mechanicus. No, we're not going to put the Infestus Mechanicus on them. That doesn't do what I thought it did. Okay, we've got 2 slots left. We could give them a gun, or we give them an axe. The Power Axe costs 2, which I don't really want to invest in. There is the Gamma Pistol, which ignores armor. There is also the Gauss Gamma Pistol. That requires 2 cog points to fire. We could give them a Blast Pistol because it's good for everybody to have a Blast Pistol. I'm tempted to give them a Gamma Pistol as well. But then if I just give them... What's the Macro Stubber costs 1. I can give them a Macro Stubber so they're doing physical damage. The thing is, the Gamma Pistol doesn't take... Actually... So the Gamma Pistol ignores armor and doesn't take a cog point to fire. That's actually a good combo, so they can reveal stats and shoot. And that's all of their augmentation points taken up. So at the moment, they're mostly here for repairs. We're seeing a lot more armor, so I think Gamma is better. We could go double Gamma. If I just wanted someone who could just blast away people and do damage, that's not terrible. But like, they'll only ever do 1 to 2 damage, but they're always doing 1 to 2 damage. They're basically always doing 2 damage no matter what. Let's try the double Gamma Pistol out and see how that goes. And that's all we can afford right now in terms of level ups. So we have a look at the cohort. We've got Mishaps, Toasted Waffles, Crash Test, and now Scorpion 86. We have Skulls and Scanners and Phosphor Blast Pistols elsewhere. They're not Phosphor Blast Pistols, they're Phosphor Blast Pistols. There is a difference. And then we now have the level 2 Rustdogger. Is he now more metallic? I don't know why you would use the Skitaria Ranger Alpha when the Rustdogger has more health, has more armor, and has a stacking crit chance. But yeah, they now avoid opportunity attacks. I think yes, they do now. I was wondering what was going on there. That's the difference. So the Skitaria Ranger Alpha's advantage is it avoids opportunity attacks. Now the Skitaria Rustdogger also avoids opportunity attacks. So that's an improvement over them. So the increased level of the troops will actually give them more abilities, which is interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, everybody, it is after midnight. I am going to have... Sorry, it's after 1 a.m. I'm going to have to head to bed. I've had a really good time hanging out with you all tonight. Thank you. Yeah, it's not a fair comparison, you're correct. Thank you all for joining the stream. I know I've been really bad recently for uploading videos and just being online. Like, I haven't been on the Discord very much. I promise I will be better in the next week or so. I'm going to try and get some stuff recorded this long weekend. If you are in Queensland, please stay safe from the cyclone. I hope nothing bad happens. I hope you and your family and your friends, etc. are all safe. Everybody in the rest of the world, stay safe. You know, look after yourselves. It's an interesting time out there for multiple reasons. Thank you all for hanging out. You're all awesome. Thank you very much, Karthakuda, for the bits. Thank you, Rain Barn and Steroid for the follows and the subscriptions. Have a wonderful... Xenonauts, I'm waiting for the game release to restart the campaign, basically, Scorpion. The campaign at the moment, I'm just a little burnt out on it, and rather than persisting with it, I think I'm just going to retire it, and when the game comes out, that's kind of what I've been doing a bit to it, but I want to get back into it. Alright, I'm going to stop babbling. I will see you all soon. Again, thank you for hanging out. I will definitely be back with Tara and Victor on Tuesday. Want to get some Elden Ring this weekend as well. I'm going to head to bed. Have a good one. Ciao for now. See ya. Bye.